It sounds like New Edition.
From the beach. Who is it?
Listen, she don't know real music, but I'm a schooler today. Ice cream castles in the summer. I want you. You want me. We want each other. He said, wait a minute. Is that so wrong? That's game. Oh my gosh. Filler words are not allowed anymore.
Works for me.
I'm Dawn, the Self-Esteem Queen.
Momma SEQ.
Back with another video. Woohoo! So, happy Memorial Day, which is when you guys will see this video, even though we're recording it the day before.
Happy Sunday.
And happy Monday, which is when you'll see this video. Okay, so we wanted to talk about, you know, like being real and authentic and like supporting your friends today. But before I talk about that, I really just want to talk about some things that have happened like true time in my life. You guys know I'm all about that life where, you know, I talk about, what's that say? Oops. Sunday, the time is 10:06 is my point. So, first of all, you know, people say that multitasking is really bad. I tend to agree, but I have a lot of projects that I'm working on at one time right now. And one of the projects that I had put on the back burner just momentarily, but that I realize is so important is my child sex trafficking prevention curriculum, because I've been in several situational meetings, conversations, and in doing background research in the last 2 weeks alone that have caused me to really just understand that it should really be at the forefront. So first of all, there's this song that's really popular, right? And I've even found myself humming along to the song, of course, because I love a catchy beat. So this is a song that kids are dancing to right now, and the videos are cute on Instagram and everything, but it's like,
What are your kids listening to?
this video is filled with scantily clad young ladies, you know what I mean? And, you know, dude is in the middle of the street like a gangster, you know.
Wannabe.
Maybe he is a gangster.
But he could be.
Hey, I don't know.
Who
I don't know
knows?
him, but he's from Long Beach, so I love him. But I'm 37 though, you know, and I know when he says them bricks is way too high, you need to cut it. Your price is way too high, you need to cut it. He's talking about drugs. And
Cocaine.
I don't think that your kids should be dancing to that, is what I'm saying.
What do they know about cutting anything other than paper with scissors? What? That's all they supposed to do.
So even though the rhyme is elementary, what he's saying is not for elementary school kids. And to see them on Instagram dancing with their cute little dance moves, I'm sure that there could have been a song picked by the parents that was a lot more appropriate than to, you know, and it's like, oh, well, they don't know what they're saying. But the
Subliminal.
right, subliminal. The programming that you don't see that is happening to your children is really happening. So I get a telephone call today, right? It's on my phone. And it's my friend in real life. Her daughter and her friends were propositioned at a McDonald's in Texas tonight. And her daughter opted to like not just run away, but to run away and call the police. And 3 people were apprehended, one of which was a woman. And the police told my friend, you know, we've been looking for these 3 people. There's warrants out for their arrest. You know, and it's like,
Don't be mad at your daughter for doing the right thing.
right. You know what I mean? The police were telling her, you know, your daughter is the one that called the police. You know, in other words, be very proud of your daughter. And it's like, my friend just did like this awesome report on, you know, human trafficking. And I love that as a friend, I could tell her everything that I knew and have known and have been telling her since we've been friends, because that's what friends do. We talk about things that, are really important in each other's lives. And just to know that her daughter was able to, deal with that stranger danger, because it was 3 of them, a woman, 2 men. Imagine if it would have just been, her alone or her and somebody else, and the 3 of them could have grabbed them. Like, it's happening every day in America. And because I'm so passionate about it, it helps me to remember why working on this project is so important. So sometimes I don't get things out at the time that I'd love to get them out, but I do know and understand and believe that delay is not denial. And so I like to get out something that's really good, not something that's for the moment. And so I'm really focused on getting things out that are good and of quality and of substance, so that people can actually gain something from the things that I put out.
The great thing is you do it with God's timing. And when you do it with God's timing, it's always going to be at the right time and the right circumstances.
This is so true. So today I'm going to talk about supporting your friends, because of course that's something that is really near and dear to my heart, and actually the reason why I recently ended some friendships, because I felt that they were one-sided and I wasn't really getting the support that I felt like I gave to other people. And so I've been talking a lot about that in the Don't Be Bitter, Be Better series that has been going on, and the series is just about over. However, I will put it, I said and is not a word. When I used to be in debate class in college, when you said a filler word, you had to stop, pause, acknowledge the filler word, acknowledge why you didn't really have a reason to use it, which prompted you to think about what you were saying before you said it. And I really need to practice that, because I say a lot, and I don't even know how I started saying a lot again. And I say anyway a lot, and that's a filler word. Just constantly working on myself as a type A personality would. Thank you very much.
Work in progress, we all are.
Yeah, and I am definitely, you better believe it. So anyway, I love supporting my friends, and recently, I found myself supporting my friends really because I think it's like the most awesome thing when you have a friend that has a talent and you can give your treasure to that friend. It's like tithing to the friend. So, let's break down like the support of friends and why supporting your friends is so important. So if you follow me on Facebook, you know that I just put something up about, you shouldn't be the smartest person in, your team, because if you're the smartest person, then, who's learning? And then sometimes your team is filled with people who gossip about other people or other things that aren't really important to the overall goal of your purpose in life. And so when you're in a crowd like that, you tend to not focus on the things that are important because you're around people who aren't focused on important things. That being said,
or maybe that's what you think is important.
Right. And if you think those are the things that are important, that's something that really, is, you surround yourself with the people that you're like the most, and you attract what you're like the most. And if you don't want to be like that, it may start with the people that you're around. So most of the people around me are entrepreneurs. I support the majority of my friends, and I can just name off a few. I have a friend of, over like, oh my gosh, since 1999. My friend Tribal, she makes jewelry, and I support her. I purchased some of her jewelry. I should have it on right now in my next video. In our next video, I'll have. So she made me this beautiful brass piece. Oh God, it was just so. It was copper.
Copper.
Oh my God,
it's gorgeous.
It's just gorgeous. And then made little bracelets for the twins. And then my friend Nicole, she rhinestones up shoes. She has something called Soul Signature Designs. Awesome. She rhinestones up shoes, but she also, for kids, but she also does like these amazing bracelets. And so I am going to order some this week. And then I have another friend that her name is Diaquilin. She also does bracelets. So I'm going to order some from her too. And then I just ordered, of course, these delectable treats for a baby shower that I'm throwing for a colleague on the 1st of June, which is what, Wednesday? And so I am working on, anyway, she's working on, I'm not working on anything. She's working on the delectable candies and confections that will be there. You guys know that with Light the Mood, I've partnered with my friend Linnell and his family, L&L Petite Treats, to bring fudge and, you know, brown chocolate, like chocolate dip brownies with chocolate ganache over them, like, you know, and popcorn balls. And I'm talking about gourmet popcorn balls. And you guys know that I have, you know, supported people that have done. My friend Kenya Kirkland, she is known as The Style Icon with 2 E's and the Thee, and she owns Shop 1323 in Inglewood, right on La Brea. And so, you know, I totally support her. And my friend Shadia has a PhD in clinical psychology, and she also is an expert in parenting, human trafficking, and gangs. Those are also things that I'm an expert in.
Don't worry about it
at all. So those are also things that I'm an expert in, and I don't compete with my friends because we're not competition. We complement each other, and that's what happens when you have friends that are really about the overall goal. Like, my friends all complement each other. Like, and I don't ask any of my friends to do anything for free. I don't ask any of my friends to do anything for free. I have friends that are videographers. I have friends that are photographers. I have colleagues that do the same thing. I pay them for their services. I expect people to do the same for me. And, you know, I had a friend that, you know, didn't pay for my services, and I gave my services away for free. And we're not friends anymore. So I don't really think that she really respected the services, but had she been a paying client and really paid for my coaching services for a year.
Maybe she would have used the advice that she needed.
So, you know, I understand that you can't support everybody because, you know, sometimes people are selling, like, you know, something that maybe you don't use. Like, maybe you don't want Herbalife. Maybe you don't want to drink any slim tea. But I love to support my friends. I have a friend named Stephanie, and, you know, she is like, she always sends me the best stuff. So, like, there's coffee and what is that? Lasso tea. And
the detox tea.
Yeah, the detox tea, which I definitely need because I don't want to show you guys these rolls on my stomach, but we are rolling down a river, honey. And it is not cute. Okay, so it's from the delectable treats and candies and confections that I get from my other friends. So it's like, help me. All of my friends do things that are extraordinary. And, you know, when I look and I see somebody, you know, sort of in the friendship zone that is just a spectator and complains about things, but they're things that they cause themselves, it causes me to step back and say, you know, I mean,
it's a 50 feet moment. But what are your kids listening to that you are allowing?
Do you see the kids out here?
Saying, this is my jam.
Okay, this is not my kids' jam. My kids are not listening to this. That's not cute.
No,
you know,
it's not.
Sometimes I do have an urge to, you know, somebody's woofing some BS to me. I feel the urge to just really have a boombox like Radio Raheem, or like my dad used to have. My dad used to carry around a boombox. And he'd be playing like Tupac real loud. You know what I mean? This boombox.
But
like,
he was a militant.
I used to be like, Radio Raheem. I'd be talking to my dad. I'd be like, Radio Raheem, why do you have to embarrass me like that? Like, I'm not doing this to embarrass you. I'm listening to my music. You know what I mean? He would be taking a bus. People would be complaining on the bus. He didn't put on no headphones, no nothing. He'd just be loud with it. He, you know.
And dare you to say anything to him.
I mean, dare you. But then one time somebody broke into my car and I didn't have no radio for a couple of weeks, and that boombox sure came in handy. I don't know what the point of that story was right now, but it was funny.
We use whatever we need at that particular time.
You feel me? But one thing my kids ain't doing is listening to this.
That.
And all I'm saying is it would make my job as a rescuer of trafficked teens so much easier if you didn't allow your kids to listen to this type of music and dance to it and sing along to it.
I mean, just have a conversation. Have a conversation with your kids. When Dawn was little, every time something would come on the radio, I would have them listen to the lyrics. And they would have to tell me what they were saying and what it meant, with a dictionary in hand. And then if they still felt that they were justified in the song, I didn't say anything about it. I.e., too short.
We're not gonna go there, but what we will say is, I've been a connoisseur of rap music for a very long time. I remember the first album I got was Run DMC, Raising Hell, or was that what it was called?
Yeah.
Or something.
I think so.
Yeah, it had Walk This Way on it and stuff. I got a Cabbage Patch doll too. I didn't really care nothing about that doll. She gonna give me old Cabbage Patch doll with a playpen. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? I don't want to be a parent. I don't want to be a parent to a fake old.
And had freckles on its nose.
Hey, I was collecting
red hair.
Now I was collecting Garbage Pail Kid cards at that time, right? That came with the dry stick of gum, right? And I didn't care nothing about no Cabbage Patch Kids. Oh, they're so nice. Why I want this? I got a little brother. I don't need no kid. I got a little brother I got to share a room with. I was 7. You understand? Or 8, or how old was I? I was 7. You know what I'm saying? My mom was tripping. She needed to cut it with that Cabbage Patch doll. She needed to cut it. I want a Tonka truck. You need to cut it. I want a pony. You need to cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Skirt.
That's sad.
Anyway, y'all. Oh, and shout out to my life coach, Justin. What up, Juju?
Thanks for the kind words the other day.
Yeah.
I needed those.
You feel me? Such a great guy, you know what I mean? You always come through in the nick of time, or rather, I should say, just in time. And shout out to my friend Spirit. He's dope and such a great friend of so many years, and I'm really excited for he and his family. Shout out to all my friends, Glad you guys are around. And I can't wait to get my arm candy from my friends, and I can't wait to get my confections from another friend. And, we're going through some things right now in our family, and so all these great things that we're able to do with others, it's like tithing, and I still give to my church, but I also tithe to my friends, because I think tithing is important when you can give your treasures to somebody else from their talents, all things that is God 360. And that's the way life should be. So until next time, take care of yourselves, and we love you. And there's absolutely, positively nothing you can do about it. And P.S. Justin, I told you that I wanted you, to give me that brandy. You playing. You playing, man. It's not no joke. You feel me? You know how I feel about music. You know what I mean? Just slide it on through to a sister. You know what I mean? Don't be selfish. See ya. You need to cut it. Stop being selfish. You need to cut it. Cut it. Cut it. You are fine. You are why I am of color. Do you understand?
Let's fall in love. That's game right there. Ice cream castles in the summertime.